Animal Kingdom. But happy May 26th. There's so much happening in all 4 parks today. But we're stopping here for the Bluey show. There is a virtual queue for this. We don't know how long it's gonna last, but as of right now, you can either join the virtual queue at 7 a.m. or 10 a.m. I didn't do the 7 a.m. because Emma's still in school and I had to take him to school. So I wasn't gonna be here for rope drop, and it's possible that you could be one of the first few groups and I would miss my boarding time. So I'm here, it's around 9 o'clock now, and I'm waiting for that 10 o'clock queue to open up and see if we can get in. Fingers crossed, since I'm all blueyed out, that we'll make it today. I put a timer on my phone for 9:49. I know it's a little specific. I just changed the number on one of them. So I have to usually leave the house by 2:50. So I put 2:49 to go pick up Emma. So I just changed the 2 to a 9. This is his last week of school, so we're gonna have a fun vacation. He is so ready for summer break. But I wanted to show you guys, right when you walk in, Bluey's already here. So if the little kids would love a plushie, they're already ready to go, and they're super soft. But yeah, while we're waiting, why don't we try to see if there's any other merchandise for Bluey here? We're gonna Island Mercantile, and I see it already. Love when they're prepared. Let's do it. We got Bluey bingo plushies. New series, 6 available collection. Let's mash them. They're like tiny little mystery boxes. Oh, look at this one. Bluey with the castle behind it. It's official, guys. They've made it. I really like the castle touch on the back. That's super cute. Makes it specific for us. More mystery studio collections. These are going to be popular, I'm sure. Fun. Oh, and Granny Muffin. Muffin's my favorite. She's my favorite character. I just hooked you guys to the mic. I realized it's a little echoey in here. So let's keep going. We got a hoodie with Bandit. We have Bluey and Bingo with the bubbles. Very cute. Have some kids. The rain jacket. Oh, they're wearing Mickey ears. Oh my goodness. How cute. And a kippy uppy. The red balloon, but it's Mickey shaped. We have a Bluey shirt. We have the bucket hat. Very cute. And then them playing with the blocks. It's funny that they're coming out with like sweatshirts though in the middle of summer, but they're giving it to us all. So, oh, and look at the friends are in the back. Muffin and why do I forget the baby? So, well, I need merchandise here. Oh, and the rain jacket is like a foldable. You can turn it into a bag. That's nice. Bingo card. I think it's one of the retractables. Nope, not retractable. Very cute. Dump truck. Very cool. I wanted to show you guys what it turns into. So that's a little bag in case it rains. It will rain this summer, so not a bad item. Okay, I feel like we have to start putting like the suspense music on because we have 10 minutes. 10 minutes to see if we can get in that queue. All won't be lost if we can't get in because there are photo pass. That's here. I put 2. photo pass and new food to try. So we'll definitely be able to do some Bluey things even if we don't get in the queue. But fingers crossed, we'll get in the queue. We got it. We're gonna go see Bluey today. Little group boarding number is 97. They're right now at 27 to 37. So I don't know how long. We'll see in maybe the next half hour how fast the groups are moving along. But we're in the queue. Just someone that didn't get the queue, which I was surprised, but I was 97 and they're on 27. So they really have limited spots. And the last train's at 5. So she was like, oh, it's going to be later on today that you're going to get there. So we shall see how long. I'm hoping they're taking small parties because honestly, the conservation area really can't handle that much. You know, even a group like this is a lot over there, especially since they're all in the same spot. So we shall see. All right, we made it to Pizza Safari. It's a little later in the afternoon now. We're still waiting. They're doing 60, group 60 now. We're 92. So we're moving and grooving. We're in Pizza Safari, and we're gonna try their fairy bread and Bluey's Wackadoo drink, something like that. I'll show you when I get it.
This is vanilla birthday cake covered in white chocolate and served with a raspberry dipping sauce. And this is a fruit punch slushy served with a fruit cup topping.
All right, so this is supposed to be like a take on Bluey's famous fruit salad. So it's fruit punch slushy with a fruit cup on top. And is it a kid's drink if it doesn't have blue sugar on it? I don't think so. And then we have the birthday cake, vanilla birthday cake. And it's starting to melt. It's very hot. So it's supposed to look like their fairy bread, which is regular bread sprinkled. I think it has butter on it and then sprinkles. And that's what they eat in Australia. It's like a fun kid snack. So they did like a take on it. So instead of giving us just bread with butter and sprinkles, they made it into a birthday cake. Not at all what I was expecting. Kids will love it. The white chocolate reminds me of the white chocolate bunnies, Easter bunny. It's not really, it's a cake pop. I'm not a huge fan of cake pops because they're usually mushy and overly sweet. That fits the bill. That's the description. Oh, it comes with a raspberry dipping sauce, but see the center? How it's like mushy. Yeah, that's all cake pop. This is a huge cake pop. But like, oh, I didn't grab no napkins. Amateur hour here. But let's give it with the raspberry. Much better. It needs the tartness to cut off that sugar because it's so sweet. But kids are gonna, don't be surprised if they're hopping up, bouncing all over the place after they eat this. And honestly, could have used a fork. I didn't think it was gonna be this messy. And then we have paper straws for a slushie. Not great. I think I have a Joffrey straws. I take a few Joffrey straws every time I go to Joffrey's because they're biodegradable, but they're not made out of paper, so they're super durable. Oh, wait. BPI certified straw. This is not This is not a, since we're an animal kingdom, I don't want to use a non-biodegradable. That looked like it was a straw from Starbucks, which I don't know when I got that. Unless someone switched out their straw when I was grabbing Joffrey straws. Most likely. But see, biodegradable, but will last your entire length of your drink instead of turning into mush. If you're an adult looking to try, I would skip the cake. Unless you really love cake pops. The slushy's fine. Especially on a cold day. A hot day, I mean. It's not overly sweet. There's a lot of melon in here, which not my favorite.
Sorry.
No worries. Yeah. I just don't like melon. But the drink, the fruit punch, is nice. There was no seats inside either. I was like, why is everybody sitting outside? Everybody is not sitting outside. It's just, there's a lot of people inside. They also have the Bluey cup. Super cute. But I don't know if it must be refillable, just like the other ones. But we're going to skip that one for today. And enjoy. We still got, they're in group 60. We're 92. Actually, you know what? Let's check. I do feel like they've been at 62 for a little bit. A little too long. But it also says in the fine print, like, that a boarding group doesn't automatically guarantee you access. It just puts you in the queue. So if something goes wrong, knock on wood, train goes down, characters need longer breaks, anything like that could affect it. And since I'm all the way towards the end of the 100, it's possible that I could not, see them. But we're still early in the day. It's still noon. So we got at least 4 more hours that we should be making it in. If they keep the same momentum, we should be in by like 2 o'clock. Which allows me to still have a cool kid summer, which we're gonna continue. All right, so I did take some pictures in the front of the park when I went to go back to get my charger, and they're supposed to be the Bluey shots. I just looked, none of my Bluey shots are there. So I'm over here in Asia and Africa. I went too far and took some cute photos over there. I'll show you that now. And now, there's a hidden one. Right before you walk into Asia, there's this little bridge here. You see the umbrella? There's footpaths here. And this is the other spot where the Bluey photos are. And it's a pretty good shot of the tree as well. So it's nice that they got this little section here.
All right, this was the magic shot inside the park by that little hidden trail that I showed you. But I wanted to show you that not all the photos went through. So the magic shots are not there. But luckily the ones in the front of the park, Evan's singing, doing a little background singing. But the ones that were in the front of the park did come in, and it took a while. I didn't see these until the very next day. So you never know. But yeah, I got them.
Out of Lion King, our queue is up. We are ready. It is 2 o'clock. So don't fret if you're one of the late in the 90s. They're moving and grooving. And look, they changed the Wildlife Express sign. Cool. Like now, usually the trains move fairly quickly. They have to have like 2 or 3 going at the same time. So I've never waited longer than 5 minutes for a train. I think we're getting on this train. One. Yeah. So we don't even gotta wait on the train. Didn't have to wait for one. Look at that. And they're playing the Bluey song on the train.
At all times.
Oh.
What are they going to do? Dance? Juggle? Oh, Bandit. What?
At our next stop, Care System. There, you can meet our wildlife specialists, watch them work, and ask them about how they care for our animal friends.
Ooh, that sounds amazing.
Now please sit back, relax, and enjoy the scenery. We'll be arriving at Conservation Station shortly.
Teacher Stephanie here, just noticing that it's Robert Irwin who's doing the voiceover. So cool.
Whoa. He wants to be a part of the show. He's like, all these people. It's been a while.
Watch out for drop this.
Just past where the lions are.
But seriously, watch out for snakes.
Also, make sure certain
A rhino.
even wasps. It's how they get strong.
He came right out. They missed us. They missed the train going around. They're excited.
We will soon be arriving at our next stop. At Conservation Station, our younger explorers.
Fun fact, Animal Kingdom is the largest park in the world. There's an elephant back there. Because of the safari. They say that you can fit all of Magic Kingdom in the safari land alone. Not included the rest of the park. Crazy when you think about it, because Magic Kingdom in a walkable space is the largest park of all four. So crazy. I'm really happy they didn't get rid of the elephants, because I have so many pictures of Emmett as he's grown up with these elephants. He loves them. So glad to see they're still here. But we got some new additions, some pictures. Let's see, I wonder if they're replacing the Rafiki sign down here with a Bluey one. Wilderness Explorer still happening over here.
We have a different one for each badge, so they all have their.
So you can still get your badges. Ah, and that's a Bluey sign. Look at that. Even more photo spots. We got Bandit, Bingo, Mom, and Bluey. And our little scavenger hunts here. Okay, we made it here. And there's a line outside to get in. So hopefully we'll be the next group to go in to see the show. See what the line is looking like. The line is moving, luckily. 10 minutes, but we're already almost inside. They just say we need to have our magic bands, our cards, whatever you scan to get in the park at the door. So I wonder, I don't know if it's because it's the queue and the boarding, or I wonder if there's gonna be like photos, like when you enter a ride, if your magic band will scan any photos that was taken, will get to you. I think that'd be a cool little surprise, but I'm not sure. Could just be for the boarding to make sure that your group was called. This isn't gonna be a permanent thing because they have the scan-in bars there plugged in and over here. So I guess you'll have to scan in every time. So it took about 18 minutes to get into this point, and they changed all this. This was all animals before. And, oh look, there's a little wiener dog thing that they look for in the episodes. Cool. So it sounds like one show is already starting. So we'll hopefully be in the second show and not have to wait for a third. But it looks like around maybe 30, 40 people they can fit, which is what I thought, because the space isn't really that big. But once it dies down and everybody has gotten to see, it'll be 40 people will be doable on a regular basis. Okay. So now this is, we're seeing a little bit of it when you're in this queue. So while you're in line, you are seeing part of the show. And you can kind of see Bluey. She's in the back over there. Conservation station. Super cool. Change this whole thing. Hi, how are you? Oh, cool. So now you don't see in. Automatically, you see kind of like the Bluey. This one, the skeleton. I don't know if that was necessary, but okay. We'll move on. So we're actually the next group. There was another group kind of standing there. I didn't realize they were a little later. So we're in. What I noticed is that everything's covered. Everything looks cartoon. Even the skylight has been cartoonified. So we're literally like in an episode of Bluey.
Bluey, over here.
Bluey, it's time to play some games.
Ah, you she listens to.
Oh, hey everyone! Wow, there are so many friends here. I think we're gonna have some fun. Hi there, I'm Taylor, your guide for today's Wild World adventure. And joining me are my friends Brooke and Teddy. We are all about animals here at Conservation Station. We love talking about animals. We love acting like animals, and we love playing like animals. Who else here loves animals? Great! Well, we have some fun animal games to play with you. If you're excited, shout out your favorite animal sound. Go! Now I know you can be louder than that, so let's hear those animal calls again. Wait, did you all hear that? Who in the wild world makes that noise? Bluey! Yeah! Wait, does that mean Bluey's here? It does? Bluey! Whoa! I did not see this coming. It's like the best day ever! Hooray! Hi there! Do you want to play some fun animal games with us? Right! Something tells me you love playing games. So for each game, I'm going to pick a card from this deck, which will tell us what game we're going to play next. Sound good? Alright! Our first game is Magic Asparagus. You know, some animals eat asparagus in the wild. But this is a magic asparagus. You see, when I point it at someone and call out an animal, chicken, they become that animal. Back to yourself. Huh. I wonder if this works on kids and grown-ups too. Let's play magic asparagus! Alright, I want to see you all be chickens. Oh yeah, let's see it. Moms and dads, don't be shy. I need some tall chickens out there too. I want to see you run around. And I want to see everyone up on their feet. Come on, everyone get up. I said, are you ready for your next game? Alright, let's play copycat charades. For this game, my friends Brooke and Teddy are going to show me a card with an animal on it. I'll act out that animal and you have to guess what I am. Once you get it right, we get to dance like that animal. Sound good? Sound good? Let's play copycat charades. Alright, Brooke, what do you got for me? Ooh, I got a little chili in here. What am I? A penguin. I want to see you all waddle around like penguins. Come on. Moms and dads, don't be shy. We can all be penguins. Are you really chili penguin? Ooh. Good work. Very impressive.
Anna. Con Bluey. Mira.
Dance last game, so say it with me. Keepy Uppy! Now for this version of Keepy Uppy, we have to help the ladybugs, the bees, and the butterflies stay up in the air. Bluey, do you want to start things off for us? All right, are you ready? Let's Keepy Uppy! Whoa! Oh, nice work. Let's see how long you can. Keep it up in the air. Here we go. Keep it up in the air. Keep it up in the air. Whoa! That's my lucky day. So many ladybugs. You got it. All right, let's see how long they can stay up. Woo! All right, it's time to start bringing those bug friends back to my friends Teddy. Go Bluey, go Bluey, go Bluey. Oh, let's see those dance moves. Come on, don't be shy. Wow, that was a wild time. Bluey, it's time to go.
Yeah, come on. We want to say hi to the kangaroos before catching the next train.
Quick, gotta catch up with Dad. You know how much he loves small soup. Guess it's time to go. Everyone say bye, Bluey. Thanks for playing with us, Bluey. Thank you all for playing with us. That was so much fun. I couldn't have done it without all of your help.
How cute. A little crazy because there's so many things going on. But it was super cute. Great for kids. And Bingo wasn't there. So in the future, we should be getting Bingo and Bluey to join in the fun. It was cool that she walked around, even towards the back. So we got like a full shot of her. That was fun. I didn't think fast enough that I should have turned the camera and took a picture. But it's okay. We live and we learn. But yeah, let's enjoy the rest of the conservation. So I feel like there's spiders in this one. Not seeing anything. This is an example of the foods we feed our animals here at Disney and Animals World. Gorilla produce.
They get veggies mostly. I try to change them up on a daily basis, and then they get some sweet treats for their turnovers. So did you guys have fun today? Did you have any favorite animals?
So here is where they take care of the animals. If they have any health pursuit: redneck, wallaby, scope, left leg, hawk, white rhino, ultrasound, ostrich, ultrasound. It's pretty cool. And I would love all those stuffed animals. He has them all. Oh, and they even have some big ones. All in a drop, all in the plop. So I guess this is where they do some testing. Oh, and they're 3D printing something over here. That's cool. Bingo is out. Look at that. Cool, we got to see her. I think the crowds are getting smaller, so she was able to come out. But that's fun. And we're gonna see Bluey. It's a great spot. And we'll see Bingo. So at some point you could get both of them. You might not, so that's a good lesson. You might not get Bingo. I think you're almost always guaranteed Bluey, at least, right? Because this is Bluey conservation, but if you wait a little bit, you might see Bingo. And once the queues die down, you'll be able to see multiple shows back to back if you want. Look at that. They're here. How cool. There's one over there. He's like, well, there's so many people.
The road right now. Got a couple moving over there as well.
So they do have a sign here, spot the difference, looking at their size. And they still have to watch things. And so I got some information here. And I'll take a moment to go over that. And of course, all the Bluey merchandise. We love to see it. Also here. And little kangaroos. I can already see Emma already has one, but it doesn't quite look like this. So I know he's gonna want one with a Joey in it. More so than the Bluey plushies, he's gonna want the kangaroos for sure. So some information. So we will be able to walk through with the kangaroos. There's a walking path and you'll have to stay on the path. And the kangaroos are free roaming. They're working with them currently because the area was just like been able to house them for about a week now. So they just started a few days ago incorporating people. Thank you. Incorporating people walking on the path to see how they acclimate to other like humans around them. But we won't be able to pet them or touch them like the petting zoo was. So it's not a petting zoo, but we will be able to get pretty close. And they were hopping around and having a grand old time. So that should be pretty fun when it is open. They don't know they're gonna base it off the animals. They wanna ease them in and be kind and gentle. So they don't wanna bum rush everyone, bum rush them. And so it'll eventually open up and you can walk through. You'll be super close to them. And they said some of them already have Joeys. And Joeys is the name for little baby kangaroos. So that's gonna be cool. Emmett will love that. And it will take a little bit for Emmett to learn that we can't touch them because he's gonna associate the area with the petting zoo. But he will learn just like everything else. But yeah, that was super fun. I'm glad we got to see Bingo there at the end too. Loved it. All right, that was our Bluey day here at Animal Kingdom. We welcomed them both in. Great additions. It was a really fun time. And it's gonna be even cuter when we can walk with the kangaroos. That's gonna be so much fun. So hope you guys liked the video. Like and subscribe. My name is Stephanie and thank you for being part of my world.